Are you ready to learn these super crafty and easy Christmas tree ornaments? You will simply need toilet paper rolls and some yarn. So let's begin. I'm going to show you first how to make this adorable Christmas tree. So to make the tree, you will need any green yarn of your choice. I am using here DK yarn, 1 toilet paper roll, beads of your choice. You can choose any size you want. I went for the smaller ones, but this other one that I'm doing will be using these bigger ones here. Scissors and glue. I'm going to be using both. So let's begin by cutting the toilet paper roll, just like so, and you're going to open it. So now we have to draw a half circle to make the cone, and I did it by using a mug. This one is about 11 centimeters. So hold it in place, and then you're going to place the mug right on top. Find the center of the mug, roughly. Hold it in place, and now you're going to trace around it. Now let's cut it, following the line. To make the cone, you simply have to turn into the straight edge here, and then you just have to bring them together, like this. If it's not straight, don't worry, we can fix it now. So you're gonna hold the two ends together like this, and then you can simply just cut it until it's nice and even. So now I'm going to apply glue to one of the sides and glue it in place. So now we have to cover this little cone with yarn. So you're going to take the end of the yarn, you're going to choose the size of the loop you want. I'm gonna do it quite tiny, about here. And then you wanna make a knot, choosing the size of your loop. Just like this, and just leave it as it is. So now apply a little bit of glue to the tip of the tree here, and then glue that knot right on top of it. So now you're going to apply glue all the way around the cone. Now you can simply start wrapping the yarn around the cone from the top. And now we can trim off the yarn, and what you can do now is just clean the edges. So this is what it looks like, and you can keep it like this, or you can add beads around it. I have many different ones. I did this very first one here using these super tiny beads. Look at that. Now for this other one, I want to use these ones. I think these are too big, so I'm gonna use these ones here. And to glue the beads, I'm going to be using hot glue. So just apply a little bit and then glue on the tree. And I'm gonna do it sideways so that when you look at it, you can see the nicer side, not the little hole. And that's it. This is how you make this super cute little tree. So now let's make the beanie. So you will need as many different colors of yarn you want to use. For this one, I have used 3 different ones, the white, the green, and the red. For the next one I'm going to be doing only using red and white. And then you need toilet paper roll, scissors, and something to cut your loops, your strings. I'm going to be using this chopboard here. This one measures 18 centimeters. So join the yarns you are using together. So I'm going to be holding the ends of the yarn here at the bottom of the chopboard, and now I'm going to wrap it around like so. And I'm gonna do it 20 times in total because we need 40 strings to go around and make the beanie. I'm gonna cut it here at the bottom, and now I'm going to release from the chopboard. And now you can cut one of the sides. I'm gonna cut this side right here. So now we are going to be making the brim using the toilet paper roll. So first you're gonna fold it. You wanna choose the size of the ribbing. You can do 2 centimeters or 1. For this one, I did 2. So this is what it looks like. Now for this one, I'm gonna do 1 so that you can see the difference between the two, and then you can choose which one you prefer. So measure 1 centimeter and cut it. So for this next one, I'm not gonna do it all colorful like this. I wanna do 3 reds and 3 whites. So take one, fold it in half, place it inside the ring and under where you wanna do the very first one. And then you wanna pass the ends through the loop. Make it nice and tight. And that's it. Now take the next one and do exactly the same thing. Fold it, insert inside the ring, under the edge, pass the end through and make it tight. So now I'm gonna do the last 3. So I have 36 loops in total going around the beanie. So now we are going to be transferring all the ends through to the other side. So you're just gonna push them in. I like to just twist it a bit, and then you're gonna push them in like this to the other side. Go around, pushing it in a little bit. And this is how the brim is made. That's why it's kind of in relief and so cute like this. And here you can see the difference between the 2 centimeters and the 1 centimeter. So now you can cut another string of yarn. It can be any color. I'm doing in white. Then you're gonna be putting under all the ends like this. And now you can choose the length you want for the top of the beanie here. I'm gonna do, for this one a little bit longer, I'm gonna do about 3 centimeters. And then we wanna tie a knot exactly where we want it. I'm gonna do a triple knot. You're going to be making another knot, choosing the size of the loop you want, if you wanna use as an ornament. Otherwise, you can just cut everything with the top ends here and make the pom-pom at the top. Now we can trim off the end. Now we are going to be cutting all these ends into a little pom-pom. So choose the size you want and cut it. Just go for it. And then you're just gonna spread it around. And then the edges, you wanna cut them a little shorter, just so that the pom-pom is a little bit more rounder and not as flat. And this is how you make the beanie. So now let's make the gnome. So for this one, you need 2 different colors of yarn. One for the beard, one for the hat. And I'm going to be doing the hat of this one entirely in red. You need 1 bead for the nose, glue, I'm using here hot glue, scissors, and then we are going to be making the hat exactly the same way that I showed you previously. So I've already cut here my little ring that I'm going to be using for the brim of the hat. So the first thing I'm gonna do will be making the hat, and I'm going to be making the hat exactly the same as I did this one right here that I showed you, but just using red. Because I'm using only 1 color here, I'm going to be wrapping my yarn around the chopboard 40 times.
The snow is falling down. I've been longing for this Christmas, when everyone's around to share this holiday. Yes, it's a time of happiness, a time of joy, but now this year is twice as special, 'cause I'm hoping for us to fall in love.
So this is what the hat looks like, and now we can make the rest of the gnome. So now we are going to be making the beard. So I'm going to be using the white yarn now, and I'm going to be cutting 30 strings of the white yarn. Cut it, and cut the bottom. Now you want to take one of the strings and tie a knot right in the center. So here's the center where we just tied that knot. So you want to flip it this way and then fold it. So the openings will be on the sides and not like this, because otherwise if we do it this way, it's going to separate it. And now we can put the two together. So now you want to fold the hat in half, just press it together like this. Now we want to apply glue to the bottom first. So apply glue right here, and then you're going to glue the beard in place. Now just move the beard up, and then you want to glue the sides here and here, and then press that together. Now you want to apply glue on top of the beard and then glue the top of the hat down, just like this, and then press it all together. Make sure that you spread the beard around. So now let's do the little nose and the mustache. I'm going to be using this bead right here for the nose. I'm going to be using a tapestry needle. You can use a sewing needle as well, but just make sure that it goes through the bead. So first you want to pick 3 strands on both sides here in the center. So 3 to the right side and 3 to the left side. Right in the center, like this. And then you want to thread all the 3 strands into your needle and then pass it through the bead. And now you're going to do the same to the other side, and then you want to go through the opposite direction in your bead. So you went through this way, now you want to go that way. You want to tighten, just pull the sides together and bring the nose all the way up. If you want, you can leave the mustache like this, or you can make a little braid. So you're going to take the 3 strands and then you're going to braid it. Then once you're happy with the size of the braid, you can tie a knot right at the end. And then trim off the end. And now you can do the same to the opposite side. Look at it, so cute. So now we have to cut the beard as we want it. So you can do it curved, you can do it pointy, you can leave it nice and straight. I'm gonna do it angled, just like this one. So I'm gonna move the mustache out of the way. It would be really cute if we can glue it like this. Oh, maybe, or even curving like that. Stop, that is so cute. I'm gonna first cut it straight down the length that I want. And now you can cut it in an angle. This is what mine looks like. Now we have a friend for the first one I made. And you know the coolest thing is that every time you make a new one, it will be different. They will never be the same because it's handmade. So what do you think of these super adorable and easy and super crafty ornaments? Let me know in the comments, and which one was your favorite? The gnome, the little beanie, or the Christmas tree? I cannot choose. I love all of them. So this is how the Christmas tree turned out. I really love the beads. And here's our gnome. How cute is this? Isn't this the most adorable thing ever? I love the little hat. I love the beard. This is super adorable. And here's the beanie. This is the cutest thing. I cannot choose my favorite one. I love all of them. Stop. And this is so easy. Who would have thought that these were made with toilet paper rolls, right? And you can make so many and so quick, like max, you will complete each in about 15 minutes. If you work very slowly and very calmly, but if you want to rush it, you can make it even faster. If you have a market, if you have some last minute gifts to make, to add to your beautiful Christmas cards, so fun. I love it. And if you end up making one, don't forget to tag me so I can see your beautiful creation. Thank you so much for watching. If you have enjoyed, don't forget to leave your massive thumbs up, and also don't forget to subscribe here to the channel so you can learn more crafty things just like this one. Happy crocheting and happy holidays. Bye.